just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. With you, Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. He's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Forced to his right. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down in.
Now Pacheco loses the football. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The first carry here for Devon Achane. And that will go for a gain of about 4. Brian Brooks up from the safety spot to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hewins. Rolling right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. That is Omar Norman Lott there to bring him down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
Let's go now.
Here's a give to H.S. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Here we go. Shot, go.
They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Quinn Ewers. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
He'll come across the 20 and be taken down at the 21-yard line. Gray is the motion man here. First down throw, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. They'll send Worthy in motion. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 3. They'll send Worthy in motion. Oh, in trouble here with the snap, and that's a loose football. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
A run up the middle with Achan. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That one out wide to Achan. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards. And it sets up first and goal. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Throwing is Ewers. Now a screen set up for Achan. And he will get into the end zone. Savon Achan. Touchdown Miami. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
when you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now it's Mahomes. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll lead to a second down. Play action here. Mahomes moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. He'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the march. Another first down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Yellow!
They'll motion the slot man right. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Dolphins' 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down, 3 to go. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play.
They motion a receiver right.
Chiefs.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14, Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Ewers. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On the handoff, this is H.A. And he'll get forward for a touchdown. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing from the gun is Ewers. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
That one's going to skip into the end zone. Touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send Worthy in motion. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And mark him down up beyond the 30. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Off the play fake. Mahomes on the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
1st down, Chiefs.
Work on the right side, taken in by Rice. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll send Worthy in motion. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Big opening up the middle. 20, 15, and he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown Miami. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Greg.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Throw on the run is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down.
The 39-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. Mahomes now to throw again. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2.
Yellow, yellow.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. On the move left. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
This is part 2. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 8.
First and 10 for Ewers. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. To the left side in the hands of Rice. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll send Worthy in motion. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, keep this drive alive.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut into that lead.
Chiefs 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Ewers now. He'll throw on first down. That's caught downfield by Waddle. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go, set.
A run out of the gun with A-Chain. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This from an even 50 yards out. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Dolphins will extend their third quarter lead.
17.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's to Gray. Open on the left side. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and It brings up a manageable second down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Forced out wide. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Thomas.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Out of the gun, here's Ewers. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the mark. First down picked up. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
19-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he's into the end zone yet again. Devon Achane. Touchdown Miami. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. The extra point up and good. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
17.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got it.
So they decide to send all 5 eligible players out on the route, and that's great. But what that does is it puts a lot of pressure on your 5 offensive linemen to protect the quarterback. In this case, couldn't find anybody open downfield. They took everything away on the defensive side of the ball, and they end up getting home and taking him down for a big sack.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up. They go play action with Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll send Worthy in motion. On second down, Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Here's Pacheco. He gets the fourth quarter going, and nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. Mahomes. That is caught, and he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 4th TD grab of the season. But they're now to add the PAT. The Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer.
38, Chiefs 24.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the carry, it's Achane. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
First down.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's Achane. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
One more time, it's Achane. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. Throwing from the gun is Ewers. And he will score again. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Off the play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10
They'll send
at the
Worthy in
47-yard
motion.
line.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. First and 10.
Yellow. Underline.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's complete to Royals. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes exiting the pocket right. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Mahomes pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Down at the 45-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Once again, it's Achane. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
First down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll run with Achane. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 1.
Let's go now.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he will be taken down. We'll see They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.